guys, Zers here. Today we'll be playing Garry's mod. Gonna be messing with the Aliens vs. Predator mod by Captain Hazama. So, let's get into it. We got the Whaling Tawny faction first. We got the Synthetic, Elite Synthetic. These guys can cloak, and they both spawn with random weapons. You know, sometimes on my pulse rifle, or a shotgun, or right now a flamethrower, and a sniper. And they got a sentry gun aligned to them. You can press E on it, turn it off, turn it on. They've got the security guard with a pistol. Doesn't really do much, it's more of a I don't know how to put it. He's a miniature for it. Then we got the scientist. He doesn't do anything but run away. And maybe may help at any aliens get more numbers if there's facehuggers involved. So, anyways, see the Colonial Marines, they also have their own turret. It works just like the Whaling one. But these guys are actually friendly towards you. By default. The Whaling guys are hostiles. Yeah, the Colonial Marines, all characters, but they all have randomized gear and everything. Sometimes they'll, like, see their weapons, it's all randomized. Sometimes they might have helmets, or, as you can see, a chest piece with a light, or they may not. But, anyways. Got the main characters from the story, since this is based off the 2010 game. You got the rookie, the main character of the human campaign. I can't remember some of these characters. I know this character is like an ally in the human campaign. You got Wayland, the synthetic Wayland. He's the final boss of the campaign. I don't remember her. Was she in the human campaign? I can't remember. We got Dr. Groves. I think that's his name. Yeah. He's from the alien campaign. I don't know if he shows up in the human campaign at all. And now we're going to get to the other NPCs that's left of the humans. We got the neutral people in the mod. The colonists in 3 different color jumpsuits. And I guess engineer suit or mechanic suit? I think it's a mechanic, yeah. Then you got the I can't speak. Archaeologist, my English is not going well. But, yeah, he's here. They also don't do anything like scientists. They got the Colonial Marine dropship, which is extremely loud. Hopefully it's not loud in the recording. So, yeah, that's it for the humans. So, let's get to the next race. Now we got the Predators. We'll start with the campaign ones. You got the Youngblood, which in the campaign you start as. And you got the Wolf Predator, that shows up in the Alien campaign as the final boss. Then you got the Lord Predator, which is basically what you turn into in the campaign. And then you got the Ancient, that shows up in the holograms in the Predator campaign. And, you actually unlock these two as multiplayer skins. Like this one's default, everyone gets them. But if you beat the campaign, you get the Lord mask. But just by playing ranked multiplayer, you get to have the Wolf mask, and all these masks go here. Get the Serpent Hunter, Spartan, Hunter, I'm pretty sure the movie skin, and I think the game had is Celtic or Celtic. I can't remember, it's been so long. They get the Dark, which is a recolor of the basic Youngblood skin, or mask. You got the Claw, which is a brighter version, which has little claw marks. You got the Stalker, which I thought was kind of weird. Like a Timu mask. But anyways, you got the Tech, which doesn't look too bad, but it's kind of weird design. Then you got the mod exclusive skin, or mask, that's the Extinction. And for some reason, this guy is hostile to all the other Predators. But it's on its own faction. I guess it's like a bad blood, wherever the lore says. Or the lore for it in the mod, I don't know. And then they all have the same weapons. You got the plasma caster, the crossbow, the spear, the smart disc, and the landmine. And of course the two wrist blades. And they're kind of a super predator model in the ragdoll thing and the mask. But there's no NPC for it. Ew. What's with my English today? But yeah, that's it for the Predators, besides me showing you the gameplay now. Here's the Predator. Control to use any of the abilities. The numbers on top of your keyboard to switch between the 5 weapons. The landmine, we deploy that. Smart disc. Spear. Before they come back. Got it. After you go collect it again. Then you got the crossbow. And then if you hit F, you have thermal vision, and whatever the other visions are. For sure, this is alien. Or this being android or synthetic. But anyways, also you have a limited power thing, unless you place some power stuff around the map. Put some zombies down for us. Also H to go third person. Got him. I missed. You use a spear on him. Oh. He sure has bodied me, what? Well, this is a good time to mention that when a Predator dies, there's a very rare chance that it may set off a nuclear device on its wrist. Here, I think it's on the right wrist, right? I can't remember. I just know it happened because I ran into it. Basically. I'm surprised he bodied me. He should have, like, tackled me. He's covered in, the glowy blood. But anyways, yeah, when a Predator dies, there's a small chance that it may turn on a self-destruct device that blows up the whole map, or at least most of the map, depending if there's safe zones. Like in this map, there's the dark room and the mirror room below, and maybe the light room. But yeah. Anyways, let's get to the next race. I've got the aliens. We'll start with the basic boys. The warrior and the drone, which are the most common ones you'll ever encounter. But especially the warrior. The warrior is definitely going to encounter him. The drone has the chance to spawn, but it's mostly warrior. But it has more of a chance to spawn if you use Half-Life NPCs. Like the citizens and whatever human NPCs. Than the warrior, but the warrior seems like a guaranteed spawn as soon as you use any of the human NPCs in the mod. You get the Pred alien. It spawns from a facehugger jump on a predator, of course. But it's a little rare since the predators usually absolutely destroy any facehuggers that get close to them. So it has to be like a swarm of facehuggers jumping them, or he's damaged enough for a facehugger to jump on. Because the predator has to be on low health for it to work. Got the Praetorian here. It spawns from the Royal Facehugger, which any NPC that has this one jump on it, it always turns to a Praetorian. It doesn't have any special things like those guys. It's just Praetorian. And the Praetorian will turn into a queen if there's no queens already. If there is a queen, will turn into a Ravager, or a Carrier, or Venator. And Carriers are one of the most dangerous aliens due to the fact they can pick up like a bunch of facehuggers and put them on their back. You know they're holding a facehugger too because they'll glow on their back. And the Venator is just a really large warrior or drone. However, the Ravager here, I've already joked about with friends, is the xenomorph equivalent of Mike Tyson. But if you got rid of his fist and put blades, because he's throwing haymakers, and he's the most terrifying one to encounter, especially if you're just trying to figure out where you are on the map. And a special thing, back to the Praetorian about, is the Praetorian has a call where it will spawn aliens somewhere on any of the maps. And on this map, it's either the dark room or that building over there, or somewhere over there. Maybe not over there. Maybe it's just the dark rooms in that building. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them spawn over there. Maybe there's a chance because they changed the spawn here and there. But let's get to the special aliens over here. Got the jungle drone, which so far through my testing it only comes from Vortigons being face hugged. They're just kind of like the runner over there. But they're cool. Also, they have a different head sculpt to the runner. Yeah, but no, less smooth head sculpt. Kind of looks like a sausage. Kind of hungry now. But anyways, get the runner, which doesn't spawn from any NPCs so far that I've tested. Even tested the robot dog, because apparently that can get face hugged. But it just spawns in a warrior or drone. Which, kind of sad. But anyways, got the Rage Warrior, which will spawn in wherever the Praetorian calls them, just like a squad of aliens. He'll be there. Sad I can't get him to spawn for any facehuggers. But anyways, with the Nethead, which is a multiplier movie skin. As you can see, a predator shot a net at it, and it broke out due to the acid blood and, whooped his tail. We got 6, which is the main character of the Alien campaign for the 2010 game. We got the Matriarch, which is part of the 2010 game as the Alien Queen, at least throughout the story of all 30 campaigns, but I can't remember if it's a final boss or not, or a boss in between. I just realized his tail's clipping through to the building. It's kinda. We got the Berserker, and they bring him out in the dark, because he glows in the dark. He's a basically juiced up crit alien. Like the Arnold of crit aliens. He's from his model's from the canceled mobile game, was it Evolution? Aliens vs Predator Evolution, which I miss because I played that game a lot. Sadly, the only way to play it now is through emulators, but gotta be careful about viruses and malware and all that stuff now. So let's move on to the next set of aliens, because there's a bunch of aliens. Like the mod seems to be gravitating towards like the aliens more than any other. Now we got the K-series aliens. They're exactly the same as the normal black aliens that we see, except for being yellow and also hostile to the normal aliens. And there's a setting for them to be allied to Wayland. But I have it off by default because it makes fights with them hard when you're trying to do a whole AI battle and be a part of that battle. But, yeah, not really much to talk about because they're just pretty much the same except for textures and color. I like the coloring and textures on them. But they're from the, what is it, Alien vs Predator Extinction? I don't think I mentioned it, but they're also the carriers and ravagers in the mod are from Extinction. And the Venator I don't know about. I don't know if it's in the lore or not. But all of this is from Extinction, the K-series, and the carrier and ravager. So let's get to the gameplay. Now we start off with the K-series aliens. Their HUD's yellow. You got the sprint, but if you get on all fours, it's faster. And sprint is shift, like usual. And control is up and down. Space is to jump. Kind of glitch you with this mod. R to blur. F to just night vision mode or whatever. And the K-series have have an outline of yellow for their own kind, so you can tell, hey, that's a K-series alien. So, I would do all the aliens, because the gameplay is different for all of them, but that'll take too long, and this video is already pretty long. So, let's go to the normal aliens. Now for normal aliens, the exact same, the exact same controls, anyways. I forgot to mention H is also just in the first person. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you get a dark place, let me get a dark place right here. The alien's vision lights up. It helps even more with this vision. Like, everything's lit up. But still not very good unless you have this on. It's better to just walk out normal. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention you can somewhat jump on walls, but you can't really move. Anyways, probably should do a little AI battle to show off some stuff. Now we watch this epic battle I put together. Got some pred aliens in there. Those are K-series are just getting wiped out. Yeah, they're dead. There's no more K-series. The normal aliens are about to be put down by the Colonial Marines because of the shotgun. Yep, there's no more normal aliens. It's just Wayland, Colonial Marines, Predators. At least, yeah, the Predators are here. Oh, I think Wayland might win due to the elite synthetics having cloak. You just gunned them down. Oh, there's a Predator! Where is he? He's right there. We got another Marine. What are the wheeling guys doing? Oh, these kill the predator. Gotta be careful because one of those predators can self-destruct. Oh, they got him. Oh no. Are they gonna get him? I got predators single-handedly destroying all the colonial marines. Yep, you destroyed them all. Synthetics are over there, that guy's glitching out. We use that mod, other mod I have, the command mod. Okay, select. There's a wolf, okay. Oh, there's another wolf. Okay. You wanna do that? What are you guys doing? Turn around. Phase out the map a little bit. Make sure I selected everyone. Get this guy in the fight because those guys are ready to destroy both of them. Oh, that guy's second life thing. He's gone. Oh, crap. Well, the Predators won. At least the normal ones, not the extinction ones. Yeah, the two ring Predators are the wolves. So, that'll be it for this video. See you guys next time.